Hi everyone. So this is review lesson number 3. So this is just a review of everything we've done. There's no new content today. So I want to go over the do now. This is a system of equations, and I want to go over this because it's a really common question on the SAT. So if you don't remember, a system of equations, we want to get rid of one of the variables. The easiest way to do that is to add or subtract the equations together. If you notice, the top equation has the 5y and the bottom just has a y. So I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by 5. So if I do that, I'm going to rewrite the top one. So we're going to distribute. So 10x plus 5y equals negative 5. Now if I combine the two equations together, notice what happens. 3x and 10x is 13x. Negative 5 and 5, those cancel out. So we just eliminated the y's, equals negative 26. Now I just divide to solve for x. So x is negative 2. So then I can plug into one of the equations to find the y value. So I'm going to change my color. So I'm going to do the 2x plus y equals negative 1. So my x value was negative 2. So 2 times negative 2 plus y, so that's negative 4 plus y is negative 1. Add 4 to both sides. Y is 3. So our solution is negative 2, 3. And again, this does pop up on the SAT. So if we do end up having the SATs this year, it is important that you know how to do that. So like I said, no new material. I want you to pause the video and go through and do these 4 problems. All right, so remember when we multiply the coefficients. 5 times 2 is 10, and we add our exponents. Number 2, we're dividing. 20 divided by 4 is 5. And we subtract, right? So that's x to the third. Number 3, a little harder because there's 3 of them. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. X. Don't forget that a plain x has a 1. So it's 1 plus 11 plus 1, which is 13. Oh no, my pen died again. All right, I'm going to have to write with my finger, guys. This is going to be awkward looking. I'm sorry. What to do? All right, number 4. Now this one's a little harder also. Notice our x's. It's the same exact x on the top and the bottom, so they cancel out. 48 divided by 8 is 6. And then 4 minus 1. Don't forget the 1 on the bottom is 3. And that's it. All right, again, pause the video and go through each of these problems. So some of these we have adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing here. No, we don't have subtracting, just kidding. Adding, multiplying, dividing. All right, x plus x. I'm making a big deal for number 5 and 6. X plus x is 2x. You're adding your coefficients. I have a hamburger and a hamburger. I have 2 hamburgers. X times x is x squared, right? It's a terrible 2, sorry. So we multiply, we add exponents. When we add, we put the coefficients together. An exponent to an exponent, we multiply. And then look at the difference between number 7 and number 8. In number 7, we have 1 x and 2 exponents. In number 8, we have 2 x's and 2 exponents. So this is x to the 5th. So it's really important that you recognize the difference between 5 and 6 and the difference between 7 and 8. Number 9, x divided by x. Anything divided by itself is 1. Similarly, x to the 0 equals 1. And think about it this way. In number 9, those are 1s. They have exponent. If you subtract your exponent, 1 minus 1 is x to the 0. But they also, we know that anything divided by itself is 1, right? So anything to the 0 is 1. All right, distributing. All right, pause the video and try these on your own. All right, so we are distributing 5x to the third times 2x squared. That's 10x to the 5th minus 5 times 8 is 40. And don't forget your x cubed. A lot of kids leave that behind. You still have to put that with the term. Number 12. Like in the first one, like the last page, x times x is x squared. X times x is x squared. X times x is x squared. X times 10 is just 10x. Done. Sometimes, and I gave you number 12 because sometimes the easy ones are actually more difficult. They're so simple, it's like you're not sure what to do. All right, and then number 13, distribute, we get negative 12. X, we're going to add, it's a negative. 9 plus 5 is 14. Minus, oh, it's not a minus. We have two negatives, make a positive. 28, x, 9 plus 3 is 12. Minus 4 times 8 is 32. X to the 9th. Again, don't forget the x to the 9th. All right, practice with distributing binomials. Again, pause the video, do these on your own. So I'm going to do the first one with the color because I've been doing these with colors to help. And then the other ones I won't. So I need to distribute my x to my x plus 10 and the 8 to the x plus 10. So I get x squared plus 10x, and then this side we get 8x plus 80. And remember, those middle two terms will always combine together. So our final answer is x squared plus 18x plus 80. All right, next one. So I'm distributing 2x times x minus 5 and 3 times x minus 5. So the 2x gives me 2x squared minus 10x. And then we have 3x minus 15. Combine those middle two together. And our final answer is 2x squared minus 7x minus 15. All right, last one. Let's do 5x times 2x minus 7 minus 11 times 2x minus 7. Hopefully I don't run out of room. It's 10x squared minus 35x. The numbers are a little bigger. Be careful with that negative 11. It's negative 22x plus 77. Don't forget we're distributing a negative. Think of that as a negative 11. So our final answer is 10x squared, negative 35, and negative 22 is negative 57x plus 77. Oh. Done. Just wish my stylus worked. All right, and there, guys. 2 more slides. All right, this one. So divide. So remember, when you're dividing, everything gets divided. So if I'm dividing by 3, everything in the numerator gets divided by the denominator. So x squared plus 2x plus 3, and that's it. All right, pause the video, go through 18, 19. 20 has a star because it's extra hard, but I have confidence we can do it. All right, so x squared divided by x is x, and then remember, the x's cancel in that second term. 8x divided by x, those x's cancel, so we're left with just 8. Number 9, x squared minus 6x minus 9. All right, so now this one's the crazy one, but I have confidence in us, guys. So 8xy, 8xy. We're just going to have a bunch of fractions. It's okay. So we get 7 over 8. We're just going to leave that as a fraction. Remember, these are ones on the bottom. X to the third y minus 9 over 8. The x is x squared over x is x, and then the y's cancel out. Minus 11 over 8. And now in this one, both the x's cancel and the y's cancel. And that's it. All right, last slide. So this is actually a little harder combined like terms than what we did in class, but this is the important stuff. All right, so I'm going to look at what combines together. I have my x squared and my negative 5x squared. That gives me negative 4x squared, and then 3x and x plus 4x. Now you can change the order, that's okay. I typically will write it with the highest exponent first. All right, I want you to try 22, 23, 24 on your own. All right, so I have x squared, and x squared gives me 2x squared. We're adding them. We've got negative 8 and 4 gives me negative 4x. And 11 and negative 1, positive 10. And that's your answer. All right, so now this one I gave you to kind of mess with you to see how you could handle it because I rearranged everything. So I'm going to start with the highest power I see. So 2x to the third. And then in the second term, I have minus x to the third. So 2x to the third minus x to the third is just a plain x to the third. Then I have my x squareds. 5x squared minus 3x squared is positive 2x squared. Then I have my x and my 11x. That gives me 12x. And finally, 4 and 9 gives me a positive 5. Now, this last one's harder because what do you notice between them? It's a minus, so we're actually subtracting. So you want to think of subtraction when you do this. 7x squared minus 2x squared is 5x squared. Negative 15x minus 15x. So let's write that over here. Negative 15 minus 15 is negative 30x. So be careful there. And then the last one, negative 7 minus negative 5. Negative 7 minus negative 5. What happens there? We have a double negative, so that becomes a minus 2. Such a colorful slide. All right, and that's it. That's our review. I have a worksheet for you to do, just more practice. We are going to have a quiz on on Tuesday. All right, I see you guys on Tuesday. So we will have, it's going to be quick. It'll be like 10 minutes, 15 tops. All right? So if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I will see you later. Bye.